Today we're taking a look at these NHL matches, which are happening on Tuesday, October 25, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe and push that notification bell to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. By becoming a member of the High Stakes Patreon, you will have access to our best team picks, total picks, parlay picks and much more. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting predictions that ends up costing you a lot of time and money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Calgary Flames vs Pittsburgh Penguins. This is going to be a great game between two of the best teams in the NHL. The Penguins are looking to pull off the upset, but the Flames look to take advantage of a team playing on shots rest and step up on their home ice. The Flames should constantly find the back of the net with Nazem Kadri, Tyler Toffoli, and the rest of the forward unit, establishing a strong offensive zone presence and creating open shots with great puck movement in the offensive zone. The Flames should also limit the Penguins' offense with Rasmus Andersson, Mackenzie Weegar, and the rest of the defensive unit stepping up and creating turnovers in both the neutral zone and defensive zone, while Jacob Markstrom steps up and blank shots on the net. The Flames should win the game with a strong performance on their home ice. Take the Flames money line as home favorites. Both teams have been excellent on offense to start the season. The Penguins scored 6 goals in 4 out of 6 games to begin the year. Sidney Crosby leads the team with 11 points through 6 games. 4 players each have 6 points on the season. It has been a balanced effort on offense for Pittsburgh, led by Crosby. The Flames scored 3 goals or more in each of their first 5 games. Despite losing both Johnny Gaudreau and Matthew Tkachuk, the Flames have been clicking on offense. Calgary acquired Nazem Kadri and Jonathan Huberdeau, and they have both been good to start the season. Kadri is tied for the team lead with Rasmus Andersson with 6 points each, while Huberdeau has 4 points in 5 games. With both teams off to a hot start on offense, this will be a higher scoring game, and the over will hit. Take the over, 6.5 goals. Seattle Kraken vs Buffalo Sabres. Buffalo has been playing well to start the season. They have won 4 out of their first 5 games. The Sabres' offense scored 3 goals or more in each of their first 5 games this season. Rasmus Dahlin leads the Sabres with 8 points in 5 games, and he has recorded 1 point or more in each game this season. Alex Tuch has 7 points in 5 games, and he has recorded 1 point or more in each of his last 4 games. Both Martin Jones and Philip Grubauer have struggled between the pipes for the Kraken. Martin Jones has a record of 2-2-1 with a 3.91 GAA and .86 OSV% in 4 starts and 5 appearances this season. Philip Grubauer has a record of 0-1-1 with a 3.77 GAA and .86 OSV%. Buffalo's offense will take advantage of a good matchup, and the Sabres will win this game. Take Buffalo on the money line. Buffalo's offense scored 3 goals or more in each of their first 5 games. Rasmus Dahlin leads Buffalo with 8 points in 5 games, and he has recorded 1 point or more in each game this season. Alex Tuch has 7 points in 5 games, and he has recorded 1 point or more in each of his last 4 games. They will score on Seattle. Both Martin Jones and Philip Grubauer have struggled between the pipes for the Kraken. Martin Jones has a 3.91 GAA and .86 OSV% in 4 starts and 5 appearances this season. Philip Grubauer has a 3.77 GAA and .86 OSV%. This will be a higher scoring game and the over will hit. Take the over, 6 goals. Los Angeles Kings vs Tampa Bay Lightning. The Kings are yielding 4.43 goals per game. Their defense has been awful thus far, so I'm backing the Lightning to extend their dominance over the Kings. On the other side, Andrei Vasilevskiy is 7-2-0 with a 2.73 GAA and .919 save percentage in 10 career games against Los Angeles. He's been one of the best goaltenders in the league for a while, so the Bolts have a huge advantage in this matchup. Jonathan Quick will try to right the ship, and the veteran netminder should help the Kings to keep it close. However, the Kings will have a mountain to climb should they continue to play lousy defense. Los Angeles ranks 30th in the NHL in both total shots allowed and high danger scoring chances. Take the Tampa Bay Lightning, -117. Kings' attack has not been bad this season, averaging 3.29 goals per game, but their defense has given up an average of 4.43 goals per game. Gabriel Velarde leads the team with 7 points as tied for the team lead with 4 goals, and he has failed to register a point in the last 2 games. Adrian Kemp also has 4 goals to go with 2 assists, but after a hot start, he has not scored a point in the last 3 games. The Kings have lost both of their home games this season, and they are back on home ice after a 4-game road trip. Steven Stamkos ranks first in the NHL with 7 goals, and he had scored at least 1 in the first 5 games before failing to register a point in the last one. Point has 4 goals and he has scored 3 to go along with an assist in the last 2 games. Last season in the game between these teams in Los Angeles, the Lightning beat the Kings 6-4. Tampa Bay is 2-2-0 on the road this season. The Lightning attack was legit in the last game with 5 goals, but the club has lost 6 of their last 7 games after scoring at least 5 goals in their previous game. Last season's meeting between these teams in LA went over, and in the last 9 games between them the over record is 6-1. I am leaning towards the over in this game, with the main reason being the Kings' defense. They have a GAA of 4.34, and they have not gotten good goalie play. Don't look for that to change facing a balanced Lightning attack that scored 5 goals in their last game. The Kings will be decent on the attack, but not decent at all on defense, which is why the under is the money pick for this non-conference affair. Take the under 6.5 goals. San Jose Sharks vs Vegas Golden Knights. The Golden Knights have won 4 of their 6 games and 2 of their 3 road games. They are playing well offensively, scoring more than 3 goals per game. The Sharks have lost 2 of their 8 games and all 4 home games they have played. They have struggled defensively at home, giving up at least 3 goals in 3 of their 4 games, and will have a hard time slowing down the Golden Knights. The Sharks have also struggled offensively, scoring less than 2 goals per game. They've been terrible on special teams, converting less than 10% of their power play opportunities. Even though the Golden Knights are killing under 70% of their penalties, they have done very well defensively, giving up less than 2.5 goals per game, and won't have trouble slowing down the Sharks, so go with Vegas to cover the puck line. Our team pick is Vegas Golden Knights -1.5 goals. On attack, Vegas is scoring an average of 3.17 goals per game, which is 19th in the NHL. Vegas is averaging 34.2 shots per game, which is 12th best, and the Golden Knights' power play is scoring 15.8% of the time with a man advantage. Jonathan Marchessault has scored a team-best 5 goals, and Jack Eichel is second with 3 goals. Alex Pietrangelo is the team leader in assists with 5. Eichel is the points leader with 7, and Marchessault has 6. Vegas has scored only 4 power play goals in 6 games. San Jose is allowing an average of 2.88 goals per game, which is 17th best in the NHL. The Sharks are allowing an average of 30.7 shots per game, which is 14th. San Jose's penalty kill unit is one of the NHL's best, successfully killing off penalties 95.7% of the time. The Sharks are short-handed, which is 4th. James Reimer is 2-3-0 with a 2.22 goals against average and .933 save percentage. Reimer has 1 shutout in 5 appearances between the pipes. San Jose is struggling to put the puck in the net as the Sharks are averaging only 1.88 goals per game, but will have a solid goaltender in net in James Reimer, who has a 2.22 goals against average. Vegas is allowing an average of only 2.17 goals per game and is not scoring all that many at 3.17 goals per game. The total has finished under in 7 of San Jose's last 9 games. Our total pick is under 6.5 goals.